Back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And happy Valentine's Day, you guys. I'm not sure if I'll get this up by Valentine's Day evening, but I'm hoping I will. And I hope that you all have a wonderful Valentine's Day with either friends or family or your honey or whatever, however you celebrate Valentine's Day. I hope you have a wonderful day. Chris and I went out for our lunch, our daily lunch, and I'm dressed, for Valentine's Day, a little bit of hearts and red, so but we don't have anything real special planned. We did figure out that this is our 41st Valentine's Day together. And I am sure more in love with him today than I was the day I married him. He's my soulmate. He's my heart, you guys. I'm telling you. Boy, do I love my hubby. Anyway, what I'm coming to you today with are three things. One, we're going to decorate the box that I hauled in last week's video. We're going to do that here on camera. Then I'm going to explain a new project that Chris and I did, and I'm going to show you the end product. He built something for me to stand beside the hearth, so I'm going to show you that. And then I have a haul. I have a little bit of a haul from At Home and Home Goods that I want to bring to you. Some of what I'm going to use for this box is also from Home Goods, so I'll tell you what I bought from Home Goods when we get to those little items. So I hope all is well with everyone. I've missed you since last week. And I'm going to be honest with you, Chris and I are doing a little bit of traveling, doing day trips next week. I'm not sure I'll have a video for you next week, you guys. If I do, you'll see me. If I don't, then my life has kind of taken over. So anyway, let's get started with this box. I'm going to turn my camera and get it situated. And then we're going to get to decorating up this little box, and I'll explain how Chris lit it up too. In fact, I'm going to take my camera down first and show you up close how where he put the lights in the box. All right, I'll be right back behind the camera in just a second. Okie dokie, here I am, and here you can see the box. I'm getting ready to decorate it up. This is the door that closes, and Chris put strip lighting. You can find all the lighting and the little USB clip-on jobbies, I'm just going to put it that way, in order to make the lights a USB plug-in in my Amazon box. And I'll give you a link to that specific box. It's my decorative lighting Amazon box, and all of what you need is in there. So he used the LED, let me come down here, LED strip lighting, warm white strip lighting. And this is the same kind of lighting he used on the mantle when he did the mantle, what is that, over a year ago now. And he said this that I have linked in my Amazon box is nicer than that. The tape on this is much nicer than it was. But as you can see, he put the lights up. Well, I don't know whether you can see or not. It's kind of, and you can see not all the lights are showing up. And what he did is he put a piece of black tape over every other light, which dimmed the lights a little bit on the top because it was just way too bright on the top. And he decided that, nope, we're going to dim those lights a little bit. But how he attached them is he drilled a hole right here on the top, and he fed the wire underneath, and then he tied it in to this other strip down here that he put in, did not cover every other light, and then ran the wires out the back, drilled another hole in the back of it, ran them out the back, and they are plugged in right there. And that's how he did it. Now, I'm not going to get into the brass tacks of how he did it. Honestly, you guys, it's hard to explain, and he does have a video of how you can turn, battery operated lights and that kind of thing into you know, lights that you can plug in. And I encourage you to watch that video. It's always linked in every description box. Alrighty, we're gonna start in this back right corner. And this is just an old picture holder that I have. And I think this will set up in there pretty well. There we go. And we'll start right back in that corner. I got this butterfly at Home Goods last week. I think I hauled it last week. Sorry, it's me hitting the camera. And then I want to add my little duo here that was made in Holland and that I got at the Minuteman Mini Mall last week. I just love this. I think that's pretty sitting there. Then I got, this is one of the things that I got this past week, this little bunny. He's almost iridescent, if you can see that. I don't know whether you can tell, but it's white, but it's almost iridescent. So I want to set him right about like that in the middle. And I use bunnies throughout the year, you guys. I don't just use it for Easter, and that bunny may sit there through the summer. I don't know, you know, or until I change things out for, say, patriotic or something like that. I use bunnies throughout the year. I don't think you have to just use them for Easter, you know. And then I'm going to set this little farmer's couple right there. I think right about like that. Aren't they cute? And then on this side, this little owl was mine when I was a little girl. My grandmother gave me this owl, and we just got some Brasso and cleaned this up. This owl is ancient, you guys. It came with two others. I have no idea whatever happened to them. I used to have them in my bedroom when I was a child, and my grandmother gave them to me. The same one who gave me, you know, who handed down the furniture to me. So there we go. Love that little owl. I'm going to set him right there. First thing I want to do is set something in the middle. And so I'm going to use just a piece of my milk glass. This is a piece of hobnail glass I got from the Minuteman Mini Mall. And I want to sit that right in the middle. And I need to kind of push it pretty far back because this door does snug in there. So, and then I just got this from Piper Classics a couple of years ago is where I got this half sphere floral. So I just want to put that in the middle. And then on one side, this is a cup that this is the cup that Chris went back in to that store in Curacao and got for himself. He chose this for himself. And he actually, when he first set the box up and put the lights up in it for me, he actually set this inside of the box. He had it sitting over here. And you know what? That's exactly where I'm going to put it. That was the perfect place for it. And I think it's beautiful. So that's where it's going to sit. Then I have a couple of gold bowls. And I got these bowls from Home Goods in Ashland, Virginia. And they just came as a set for, I think it was $4 or $5, something like that, a little set of gold bowls. So I'm just gonna literally just pile them on top of one another and put them in there. And then I'm just gonna put a little sphere. Anyway, I'm gonna put that right in there. Kind of move those back to the back. And then the only thing I have left is I bought these two little bunnies. Again, we're going to pull some bunnies down into the lower portion. I got these at Home Goods in Ashland, Virginia too. So I went back down there. And I just want to put one here and the other one over here. And I want to make sure you can see the bunnies, so I kind of need to move everything over just a little bit and make sure that I can see their little faces. All right. And there we go. How cute is that, you guys? I love this little box, and I am really going to enjoy decorating this through the seasons. I think it looks super pretty. Well, And it wasn't hard to decorate, of course. You know, you just pick your favorite things. And what I did is I just went and grabbed this and that and the other thing and thought, what do I want to do and how do I want to arrange it? I always, just to tell you a little bit, I always usually try to offset. Like if I put a gold piece up there, I want a gold piece down here, hence the bowls down here. The little owl up here matches the rim. I know that's a little detail, but it is a detail. The rim around the top of the cup is gold. The white bunny I brought back down with the two bunnies. And then the little farmer couple is blue there, and I pulled the blue in down here with the blue ball. So everything's symmetrical, and that's the way I decorate, you guys. That's just the way I am. And then this little owl is sitting there for, guess who? Maverick, because he needs to see an owl at every turn. All right, that does it for this box. I'm super happy with how this turned out. Now I'm going to morph into some footage that I've been taking throughout the last 3 or 4 days to tell you about our project that is over by, now standing over by the Hearth. And I will be back back in front of the camera over at the island when I'm finished, letting you see all of this little bit of footage. It's not a lot, but it explains this project from beginning to end. All right, I'll be right back at the island and we'll do a little haul. Hi everyone, how are y'all doing today? Coming to you real quick with a little snippet video. I'm excited about something that Chris and I just figured out that we want to do. And I wanted to show you, I had a bright idea that I need to walk you out to my fireplace and show you. Not a big deal, you guys, but let's walk out there and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Backing out. And you see that little scrolly piece that's kind of snugged back in the back right there? I like that piece there, and I like it because it hides the outlet and it just brings a little interest back there. What I don't like about it is it doesn't really pull in any of the black decor that I have. As you all know, we have a lot of scroll pieces in the house and a lot of black accents, you know, in, for instance, that corner shelf, and for instance, the credenza. So I went looking for a larger scroll piece than that. And I looked on Amazon. They're like really expensive on Amazon. I found one at Home the other day, or I mean, excuse me, at Home Goods the other day, and it was $80. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. So Chris and I just stopped at Hobby Lobby today because today's the last day that they had wall pieces, you know, wall art on sale. And I said, well, let's go look for, you know, something that will work. Well, we couldn't find anything that would work until we put our little heads together and came up with this design right here. We purchased the scroll piece and then 4 corner pieces. And Chris is going to build a frame to set that all down in, a cream frame. But it's going to make that black pop, and over here on the fireplace, as you can see, the black surround, the black furniture, it's real. And then as you look in the room, it's really going to pull your eye to that black behind there, and it'll be stuck back there. It's going to be a lot taller than that piece. It's going to come up right about to there. Hi everyone, just wanted to morph in here with a little bit of footage to show you the frame that Chris has made for the scroll pieces. This piece is going to go beside the hearth, as you, if you remember. So Chris made this frame, and he is fixing to put it down to show you what it's going to look like. Isn't that going to be pretty? That is going to be so pretty. And we're deciding right now, we've already decided to paint the frame the same color as the trim in the house, and he's going to put a backboard on it, and that is going to be painted the perfect grayish like this. So it will mimic how the house looks. It will mimic the perfect grayish with the white trim. And what he did with the black scroll pieces, he painted them gold, and then he let them dry overnight, And then he spray painted them with oil rub bronze and then wiped them to give them so that the gold kind of shines through like it does on the scroll piece. My hubby is a genius, you guys. I'm not even kidding, he really is, but he is so talented when it comes to this kind of thing. And I am so appreciative. He's giving me a funny look, but anyway, thought y'all might like to take a peek. Putting a little pilot hole in. Chris has more tools than Carter has pills. There we go. The square helps to lift the scroll piece up just enough so that it's flush with the top of the frame. Alrighty, he's fixing to screw the back on to this frame, and these are the little screws that he's going to be using. And you can see they'll go, oops, nice and far down in to the frame and hold this backing on nicely. Okay, here it is up to this point. We've got all the corner pieces on and the backing on. And again, the frame is white and the backing is grayish. And Chris painted these 4 corner pieces gold first, and then oil rub bronze, and then wiped oil rub bronze off a little bit to give it the same look as this center scroll piece that we bought from Hobby Lobby looks. And now you're going to lift that up, right? Like these, somehow he's going to lift that up and attach it. I'm not sure how he's going to do that. He hasn't told me, but we're going to find out here in just a second. Isn't it pretty? Oh my goodness, I love it. All right, on we go.
Changing plan, I'm going with the washers.
Okay, changing plan. He's going for washers instead of that little tubular piece, right? So what he's doing is just piling up washers. There we go. I'll be back when he's done screwing in the screws and show you the finished product. It looks awful pretty. Look at it. I think y'all can see now. So I'll be back when I show you where we're going to put it. Thank you, honey.
No problemo.
All right, you guys, catch you in a minute here, and I'll show you where it ended up. Hey, everybody, here I am coming over to the hearth area where we ended up putting this beautiful new scroll piece that Chris brought to fruition, you guys. It looks absolutely beautiful there. I used to have, for those of you who watched my home tour, I had another lantern sitting there, and neither one of us liked the lantern there, so we moved that out, and I brought in this candlestick, which is the 3rd candlestick of this trio. I had it sitting out in the dining room. Took the little wreath on the wreath hanger out and put the little bunny on the floor to match this fella over here. and moved the bigger lantern up on the subwoofer, which stays in place all the time. I absolutely love how this looks. It camouflages all of the wires beautifully. It brings in the wall color, it brings in the trim color, it brings in the scroll pieces, it brings everything that is kind of a running theme throughout our house. As you can see, it brought it all together in one place. I absolutely love it. I also love that he lifted the scroll pieces up off of the backboard piece, and it really gives it interest. You can see the shadows on it in the evening hours too. It looks stunning sitting here, you guys. It is quite the statement piece, and it is something that will follow my decor throughout the seasons, and it will sit there for years to come. It is a nice, stable, staple piece, if you will. Something that's not cheaply purchased, something that was probably cost, I think Chris added it up, $40 or $45 to make. Just the scroll pieces themselves cost $35. And then he bought a 2x4 to make the frame out of, and he had the backboard piece. And then we had the paint. So if you add all the paint in and, you know, the backboard piece, it would have been more. But it is a one-of-a-kind piece, and one that we are gonna love for years to come. Thank you, Chris, for helping. Thank you so much. All right, back to the island we go, and we're going to do a haul now from At Home and Home Goods. All right, be right back. Looks pretty. All right. Okie dokie, I'm back. What do y'all think about that scroll piece, huh? Oh my goodness, what our brains don't come up with. I am so happy with that, as I said behind the camera there. I'm so grateful to Chris that he has such a talent when it comes to creating, you know, and woodworking and creating, and both of us put our heads together and came up with that. And I love that it is a combined project for both of us, that we work together on it. And I just love everything about that. And that, as I said, will be a staple piece sitting probably right there for years to come. So I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Now I have a little haul here from Home Goods and from At Home. And it is a little bit of an Easter haul, I would say, but some of it is just, you know, adding to the gold that I'm trying to bring forth in my decor here. So let's start with At Home. And I got myself two candlesticks, two gold candlesticks, $14.99 a piece. And, you know, again, these will become staple pieces and be rotated in and out of the decor, you know, here and there and everywhere throughout. So two of these, and they're pretty sturdy. They're pretty sturdy candle holders for sure. So $14.99. Love these. And then I went ahead and got myself two more of these bunnies, rabbits, whatever you, Maverick calls them rabbits. He said, they're rabbits. I said, yes, they're rabbits. I call them bunnies, whatever. But the same, you know, just like the ones that are sitting out by the fireplace or by the hearth. One on the hearth, and then one you just saw in the little snippet of the video there I just put up. One of these is going to be used in my tray design here for the kitchen island, and the other one I think I'm going to use in my dough bowl, just to pull again the gold over into this area. So these are super pretty. They're $19.99 a piece. So yeah, I've spent $40 on, or $80, 20, 40, 60, 80 on 4 bunnies in the last several weeks, you know. Again, honest to Pete, I'm still spending my dad's Christmas money. I have about $40 left. So this everything you see here is Christmas presents from my dad, you know? So bless his heart. He gives me a little bit of a chunk of change at Christmas for just to put to throw back into the house, or to buy whatever I want. I choose to, you know, buy decor with it. So that's all I got. That's all I got from At Home. So now on to Home Goods. And I wanted to share, I got 2 more little gold bunnies. Look at these cuties. Aren't they cute? They were $6.99 at Home Goods. And this Home Goods, I've been going to the Home Goods down in Ashland, Virginia. For those of you who are locals around here, that is a fabulous Home Goods. I wouldn't say much better, but I really enjoy it more than the one here in Fredericksburg, to be honest. It's more spread out. It's a newer store. It's beautifully, laid out. And oh my goodness, do they have a plethora of Easter stuff in that store, you guys, for those of you locally who might want to go, check it out. So, but anyway, got these two cute little gold bunnies for $6.99 a piece. Thought they were super cute. And then I got this little blue and white guy just to sit on the couch. Look at him. Is he not cute? Or she not cute? And look kind of like the Delph, a little bit of a Delph feel on her. I love it. Absolutely love it. She was $13, $12.99. Again, at Home Goods. So cute. You can pose her ears. Her ears are posable. Isn't she cute? She's taking a little nap, huh? Love it. And then I got a pillow. Yes, I bought a pillow. Yes, I bought something that wasn't a pillow cover. Oh my goodness. But look at this. It's a bunny pillow or a rabbit pillow, as Maverick would say. So cute. I love this. I love the piping on it. I think that is just stunning and classic, and I can't remember how much I paid for this fella. $16.99. $16.99. So cute. So that's it. That's all I got from the Home Goods. As I said, it wasn't a big haul. And again, this was with my Christmas money. Still my Christmas money. What are we? We're what? Midway through February, and I'm still spending my Christmas money, which is a good thing. Just a couple of other things. A couple of candles I got from Hobby Lobby. Candles were half price this week. And then, of course, these will go on these candlesticks. And they're going to go right here on the island for Easter when I do my Easter centerpiece. So these were half price, $10.99 and half price. We're on 50% off this week. I love those. And then only one other things to show you, and this is more for my travelers out there. I got myself, oh goodness, I didn't open this up. I got myself a camera strap to go to attach to my DSLR camera. For those of you who follow my travels, we're going to Alaska again this summer. And I love to carry my big camera with my big lens on it. And Chris has one just like this, only it is red. So of course, I wanted to get one, but I wanted mine to be pink. So we can tell whose is whose. Not that we couldn't tell anyway, but anyway, this is a lovely little camera strap. I don't remember how much it was. I'll put it there it's in one of my travel boxes there, and I'll put a link to it. But isn't that pretty? I'll go over my shoulder, and it is a bit adjustable. So on both sides. So I love it. And that, my friends, is that. That's all I have to haul. And I don't think I have anything else coming. I don't think I have anything else coming. I did want to share one more thing with you before I go. And I don't know how long this video is, and I hope it's not very long. But I shared in my group, and I'm going to share this because I want to try to encourage those of you who are trying to lose weight and who are on the proverbial yo-yo diets all the time, or you're on that roller coaster and you go up, you lose, you gain, you lose, you gain, you lose. I have been on that roller coaster, and a lot of you have seen me on that roller coaster since I've opened my channel. But I think this time I finally learned how to eat, you guys. I wanted to show you a couple of comparison pictures, which I didn't even realize, you guys. I did not even realize that I looked different. I feel like I still look the same. I mean, I can tell that my clothes are big on me, and I'm grown out of some of them the other direction. And I can tell all of that, but I don't see it. When I look at myself in the mirror, I don't see it. I don't see myself getting smaller. Now, y'all, I've lost 64 pounds, and I've got at least 64 more to go, if not 84. Honest to Pete, my true goal is another 84 pounds. So that tells you I was heavy. One of these days, I'll tell you how much I weighed to begin with. I'm not telling you now. Remember, I'm tall and I can carry, a good bit of weight, unfortunately. But I wanted to show you these pictures, these comparison pictures. These are from July, and then me in July, and then me just in the last couple of weeks here with Maverick. And I see a difference. I do see a difference. It's not it's not a like, wow difference, but it is a difference. But where the difference lies more than what you see, it's more than how I feel. It's more of how I feel inside. There have been many things I've been working on myself, as you guys know, by backing off of my YouTube channel. I'm trying to care for myself. And I guess that's my message today, you guys. I want you guys to care for yourself. To remember that you are important on this earth, that you are important to your loved ones, to your friends, to so many people in your life that you don't even realize you've touched, you guys. So please, please, please take care of yourself. Help yourself feel better, you guys. The very first thing I needed to do was I really hit rock bottom the one day, as I told you in the car with Chris. I just hit rock bottom. I just started crying and I just said, Chris, I can't do this anymore. I'm miserable. I'm just miserable. And that's when I started on this healthy eating plan. I don't even want to say it's a diet, you guys, because I eat 3 meals a day. And I wanted to tell you because you guys have been asking me a lot. A lot of you ask me. And I eat a typical day. A typical day for me is I have oatmeal in the morning. Now, I only give myself a quarter of a cup of oatmeal, quick oats, but I don't want any more than that because they're very filling, So I eat a quarter of a cup of oatmeal, and I put like a cup of water in with a quarter cup, and I cook it in the microwave for 1.5 minutes. And that gives me kind of a pretty liquidy oatmeal, which is the way I like it, And then I add brown sugar crystals to it. I'll get let me get that out. I'll be right back in just a second. I'll show you what I use. This is what I use in my oatmeal. And it is, I don't know what I did with my glasses, you guys. It's only 30 calories for 2 teaspoons. So I use at least 2 teaspoons, I'm telling you. But it sweetens up the oatmeal nicely. So I have that every morning. There was a time that I was eating a couple of eggs and a half of a grapefruit in the morning, and that was good, but that got old. I have to say I've been eating the oatmeal for a long time, and that has not gotten old. I really like that touch of sweetness, So I eat that, and then as you know, we go to Longhorn every day, and I get either a 6-ounce piece of grilled chicken with the shrimp and lobster chowder, which is 250 calories for a bowl of it, or I get a little 6-ounce steak. Like once a week, I'll get a 6-ounce steak. Because I like a little bit of red meat. I'll admit it. I like a little bit of red meat, but I only allow myself that like once. And it's only 6 ounces. It's just little. And with the chowder or with a salad. Sometimes I'll do a salad, but I take my own salad dressing. I eat Catalina salad dressing, which is like the orangey color French looking dressing. I love that. And that's lower in calories than my ranch dressing. I gave up a ranch dressing, which was a huge give up, you guys, because I would eat ranch on everything. I'd dip everything in ranch. Ranch and I were one. I loved my ranch dressing. And as a treat, sometimes I'll put ranch on, whatever. But basically I eat the Catalina French. And then, so that's my lunch every day. If I want to snack between meals, we've been getting pineapples and letting them ripe. And Chris has been cutting up pineapples for me. And I'll eat like 4 or 5 little pieces of pineapple, just something to quench the little hunger pang. Or I'll eat a little cutie, like a little tangerine, some grapes, a couple of crackers even. Maverick loves like little goldfish. So I'll have a little handful of goldfish. Nothing major, but just a little something, to get you through the day. Then for dinner, I eat a salad every night, usually every night, and a protein or and a vegetable. I've also found these smart ones. They're frozen dinners kind of, but they are delicious. So they're only like 250 to 300 calories. And I will have one of those several times a week usually. And that really helps, to cut the monotony, and to give me a little bit of carbs. Some of them come with little mashed potatoes, some come with some noodles, So not every night, but, some nights. And then sometimes even after dinner, I'll have a tangerine. And somebody asked me if I'm still eating my peppermint patties. I don't think I saw it flash up, and I never got back to you, whoever you were. One of my really old subbies, I can't remember who said it. But anyway, no, I have not been having my peppermint patties, if I'm honest. I've kind of given them up. I love them. And not that I wouldn't, but I just don't, I've really gotten into a routine. So, as I said, I've been on this diet since last July, and I'm going to start talking because I've talked 15 minutes already here, or I can see with the haul and everything on 15 minutes, and I know I've got 15 minutes. I don't want this to be more than a half an hour long, you guys. But I did want to touch on this subject because I've been asked and asked and asked about it, and I want you guys to know that you can do it. If I can do it, the yo-yo queen, anybody can do it, you guys, just by changing your eating habits, by having confidence in yourself, by dedicating yourself to it, by drinking more water. That's another thing. I gave up my diet sodas, even though I only drank caffeine-free Diet Coke. I only have one with dinner every evening, and I don't ever drink the whole thing. I maybe drink half of it. And I've added more water to my diet, a lot more water. I'll go to the sink and just guzzle like an 8-ounce bottle of drink of water, just because I know it's good for me. And then other than that, I'll drink iced tea. And then of course I have my hot tea always, in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. I usually have 3 cups of hot tea. So, but anyway, please, and I'm just, I've been asked to say what I've been doing, and I just want to, I didn't want it to be a standalone video, you guys. I just wanted to add it to this video, and I will put it in the title so that folks know that I do speak about it. But know that I'm here with you. Know that I'm supporting you, and you can do it. As I said, if I can do it, you can do it. And I've got a long journey to go. So get on the bandwagon with me. Come with me. Let me know if you've been successful and how much you've weighed. A lot of you have told me that you've been working on your weight for however many months, and you've lost and you've been successful. And I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. But if you can't do it right now, don't weigh down on yourselves, you guys. You got to do it in your own time. Don't let anybody pressure you into doing it. Don't let anybody say anything to you. And, I'll tell you, there are people in this world who I just cannot stand. Those people who fat shame, Thank the Lord, people have been kind to me and I've not been fat shamed like that. But I see people on TV doing it. I hear people, snickering and doing it. And why would people do that? Why would people do that? I don't understand. It's horrible, horrible of people. Anyway, I'm off on a tangent, aren't I? Anyway, I'm going to hush for now. If you have any questions, leave them in the description, and I maybe we'll talk more through this as I go through my journey. I've been stuck at 64 pounds for like 2.5 days, and I'm not going to get frustrated. I'm just going to stay the course, you guys, because I've got so much more I want to lose. But anyway, all right, let me go into my final words. And I'll do that right now and say thank y'all so much for stopping in here today. I hope all is well with everyone. For those of you who might be struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits. Hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all that said, I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.